Hello, hello, Cappies, my Capricorns. This is going to be, let me get up here, your February 2022 Teroscope. Capricorns, when I first started this, the doorbell rang, and one of my favorites, because I have a couple of favorite Capricorns, my top three came over, which was Butter, to come check in on me. So I had to kind of put y'all to the side and spend a little time with my Capricorn, because we know when y'all come out of hibernation, that's a big deal. That means the world got to stop. And I need to have conversation with you because I know that you're going to disappear back into the cocoon. It might be a month. It might be 2 months. It might be a week. I don't know. So whenever the Capricorn surface, it's almost like you gotta take advantage of it. Same thing with my sister too, my Cappy sister. When she going into hibernation mode, I'm like, I'm not gonna mess with her. I'm not gonna bother her. I'm not gonna call her. And then when she send that message out, I'm like, okay, catch up time, because I know I have a limited space, a limited window to connect with y'all. So some of y'all 100% know this. I literally have three Capricorns that are in hibernation mode and go into hibernation mode regularly. So I try not to, a lot of people that aren't used to it get offended by it. And I'm like, it's Cappies. That's what they do. When they get tired of people, they get tired of people. They don't want to deal with people. And then they got to go and recharge and come back and deal with you. So I will say I understand y'all and I love y'all. Now, I am getting, for some of you, a lot of travel that's coming in. If you have a vehicle, make sure that you are checking your oil, your fluids, your tires, your maintenance, just to make sure that everything is okay. Because I feel like that this, not only this month, but this year is going to be a lot of travel. And I feel for some of you, definitely road trips. So you want to make sure that your vehicle is, up for the challenge. Some of you, there is some issue coming in with your car. This could be, something minor, but I feel like there's an expense that's coming in either with a car or a house where it's like, oh, I wasn't planning on doing this, but now I have to go ahead and take care of it. For a few of you, it may be a minor problem that you need to go ahead and jump on. For some, it could even be even major, because I feel like there's a new vehicle that's coming in. And we've been seeing this in a couple of readings. Will not apply to everybody, but maybe somebody's waiting for their income tax so that they can come in and put some money down on a vehicle. Some of you may be purchasing another vehicle, but I definitely feel like that if you're road tripping or anything like that, make sure the vehicle that you're using is, sturdy, reliable. I do feel like that there's going to be an issue with a partnership, and I feel like this is more so work. I do feel if you're in a relationship, because I get love where there's somebody coming in, could even be somebody from the past coming back. But for some of you, I do feel like there's new love that's coming in. There's some fears about it. If you are in a relationship or a marriage or a partnership or whatever, this could be third party interference where it's like somebody is causing a problem with you and your partner, or there's going to be a test with your relationship. Um, so some of you, if you're very happily married or coupled off, there may be third party interference that you're gonna have to deal with. Now, if you're single like a Pringle and you're ready to mingle, I feel like there's new love coming in, but I feel like there may be some fear. Some of you may be connecting with this person through a work environment. Um, a few of you, this could be an event, online dating, because I feel like there's a lot of activity or a lot of people there. So this is either work, being invited to an event, or if you're online, it looks like that you're going to make a connection with someone. If you are meeting somebody at work and there is this issue of not being able to fraternize with people, or not being able to flirt, or sexual harassment and things like that, I feel like that some of y'all have a supervisor or somebody who may be a little bit intense when it comes to how they like to run their things. So there could be some butting heads with some people that you work with this year, or this month, I should say. Definitely feel like there's a difference of opinion. So it could be that maybe they want you to do things one way, you want to do things another way, and there is this back and forth with this person. So I do feel like there's going to be some butting of heads in a work environment. And this could be with a supervisor. I feel like it's somebody of authority, or either you're the person of authority and you're having to deal with somebody who's been insubordinate with you. Spirit is like, be really careful with partnerships this month. You know, if you're bringing new people into the fold, if you're doing contract negotiations, if this is entrepreneurship, and you're going in with somebody else, be really clear about what you want, what direction that you're going in. Because I feel like if you're not, there's going to be a lot of things that get kind of caught off guard with this, as far as your opinion of what direction you're going versus the opinion of what the other person is going. I'm also getting the energy too, Cappies, of not settling for jobs that don't make you happy. There's, going back to school, I definitely see education is there. This may not be a 4-year degree. This could be learning something. This could be on the job training. But I do feel like that you're getting some knowledge. Some of y'all are going to have to really kind of realize that you're doing stepping stones here. You're not, don't get comfortable in deadbeat jobs. And a job is a job. I get it. But there are jobs where some people get stuck because it's like, okay, it pays the bill, but it's not really what I want to do. So I'm going to settle for it. I'm going to just be here for 6 months. And then 5 years later, you're still stuck in that environment. So Spirit is definitely showing there's something with education that's coming in. This doesn't have to be a 4-year degree. This could be getting certified in something. This could be continuing education because it opens up doors for more opportunity. This could even be sharing knowledge. Maybe that you're teaching on the side or doing classes on the side or something to raise more money so that you can move on. But I feel like that for a few of you, you're dealing with stepping stones, and Spirit is kind of like, be aware of not getting too comfortable in things that you're just settling with that are not going to be beneficial to you in the long run. I'm definitely getting some issues with being overwhelmed. There may be some challenges that you're facing this month. Definitely show sickness on top of you. So for a few of you, this could be the cold, this could be a flu, this could be, the virus. I will say, try to take care of yourself, because it looks like for a few of you, if this is not you getting sick, this could be people around you getting sick. Now, we know the strain that's going around is really contagious. So if you're in the public, you're working with a lot of people, make sure you wear your mask and you disinfect, because sickness is around you. I feel like some of you may end up getting some of these challenges where it's like, oh my God, I got a cold, or I am sick, because the recovery seems to be kind of lingering, which means that you're not bouncing back like you need to. So if you're older, if you have autoimmune disorders, be really careful with the places that you're going. Changes are coming in, Cappies, and I feel like Spirit is on top of this now. I am getting an issue for a few of you where there's a disconnect with your ancestors. Now, if you don't do ancestor veneration, that could be it. Maybe you have somebody on the other side that wants to be remembered, or somebody on the other side that's trying to talk to you. Or if you do have altars or things like that, you may not be spending time there. You may not be cleaning them right. You may not be doing your service, or you might not be following through, because Spirit is feeling disconnected from you, or you're feeling disconnected from Spirit. But I feel like it could end up causing problems because of the connection for a few of you. You have ancestors on top of a new beginning, but it's almost like they're feeling neglected, which means that there's delays. There's things that are not opening up for you the way that they should. And then there's also something with listening to Spirit, like they're talking. So for a few of you, you may already know this. The Spirit is trying to communicate with you. Could be coming through you in music, dreams, signs, feathers, pennies, but pay attention. I get pay attention to Spirit. I'm definitely getting reaping a benefit or a harvest that's coming in. So if you've been doing any type of planting, gardens, or things like that, I feel like fall time, you're going to have a major harvest. Some of you are going to be making money off of this. This could be community gardens. Some of you are stocking yourselves up. This also could be that you did some hard work. You worked for a couple of different places, and now you're reaping the benefits of that. You're getting a really good job. I do see things opening up for you. Some of you are going to be challenged a little bit more with education this year. I also feel too that you may be pulled towards doing something that is a little bit not mainstream. because I get a little bit of judgment and gossip. Somebody definitely is defaming a few of you. I feel like there's some gossip where somebody's trying to throw some dirt on your name, or they're trying to tell people not to connect with you, not to work with you. Could be jealousy around this. Somebody might not be getting their way, and this is their way of coming back and getting at you. So I feel like some of you may already know this. You may already feel this. Could be somebody that you work with, somebody that you are, family. Could even be friends or somebody that you considered was a friend. Because I feel like some of you feel beat up and drained, and it could be because of some of the energy around you from people. Um, I feel like too that there may be issues with a house. I keep getting this energy of feeling trapped. Tower card keeps trying to come out, and this is like something in your house that could be falling apart. I do feel like there's a move that's coming in because it is. Some of you are going to be really uncomfortable in a housing situation, or you may have an issue in the house that you're going to have to move out, or um, if this is a relocation while they're working on this, or they're putting you up somewhere. I feel like that there's a move where some of you are being pushed out of your place because it's out. I don't know if you've outgrown it, or there's a problem there that spirit is like, we don't want this to be a part of your issue anymore. So it's not necessarily bad. I feel like spirit is pushing you out because there's a reason. For some of you, this could be that there's changes that are happening in your house as far as the living environment. Somebody could be moving in or moving out. But I feel like for a few of you, there's some packing boxes and stuff. There's moving. The feeling trapped could be that maybe you're living with other people. You can't do the things that you want to do. Maybe you live in a community where you feel restricted. There could even be issues where you're locked into a lease and it's like, I need to get out, but I can't get out. I keep hearing something about mold too. So if you're seeing black mold in your house, you really need to get that checked out. But I'm definitely getting some issues with privacy or being comfortable or being uncomfortable. Spirit, thank you. Being uncomfortable. So be prepared that some of you may end up moving. There's definitely something that's going on with your house. Now, one of my cappies just told me that they're trying to pay their house off. That could be where the expense is coming into. Maybe you're putting more money into your house so that you don't have to pay it off. But for some of you, I feel like that there is an expense of having to get out of a lease, put a deposit down, and get into another place. But it may be because there are issues where you live. Pipe may burst. There could be a fire. There's some type of structural damage for some of you because with the tower moment, we have bricks and things that were falling out of that house. So there may be some structural stuff that has to happen in your house. Hold up, Cappy. I just realized that I had 3 cards out. So let me reshuffle this real quick. Cappy, Cappy, Cappies. Some of you definitely, I feel like maybe finding yourself in a relationship where there's an age difference. And it could be with a water sign. Water is coming in really, really strong. So a few of you may be connecting with a water sign person, somebody who's very sensitive, intuitive, spiritual. This person is like a friend. So it could be a friendship that turns into something more, Cappy. But I'm definitely getting water energy. If it's not their sign, it could be somewhere in their chart. um, they tend to be very intuitive, very communicative, where you can talk to them and there's a friendship that may develop with this. Maybe you already are friends with this person, you friend zone them, but it may turn into a love relationship. All right, first card, 10 of Cups, finding balance, focuses on your family, Tower moment. There's an issue that's coming in with your house or your household that some of you are going to have to deal with. Thank you, Spirit. Some of you, this could even be with your children. I'm getting an issue with a younger person. You may not be seeing eye to eye with this person. It could be disrupting your family. For some of you, definitely there may be some structural issues because we do have bricks that are falling down. We have lightning that strikes something. So, and then we got rain that's coming in. So there could be water damage, winter storms, or something like that that may be affecting your home. So I will say stay on top of it. For a few of you though, it looks like that there could be an issue with a child. Now, this tower moment is not going to take you out. It's not going to take you out. Some of you may feel like I need to move. I need to get someplace more stable. We have some buildings behind this person. Now, if we look, we have the building where bricks are falling down. There's lightning. There's fire. Everybody's, losing their mind, chaotic. The next picture is the sun card. This is a brand new building. The bricks are intact. The sun is out. The sky is clear. Some of you could be moving from a place where maybe you're having issues with a landlord, or you're having issues with, tenants, or you're having issues with neighbors. And you're maybe thinking of moving someplace where it's a little bit more peaceful, because we have come in from chaos to something that flows a little bit better. The sun card is a positive move in the right direction. Some of you, if you're having a hard time with your home, I feel like that there could be either repairs that are being done, or there's actually a move. Now, the Fool card comes in, and this is taking a leap of faith. Some of you are going through a major life change. You could be building a home. There could be a lot of construction on your land, because we do have the paint. We got the wood. He has this little tool thing on. Some of you might be trying to build something, and there is a issue with the contractors, but it looks like it's rectified, and then you're back on track. If not, this is moving to a new place, new beginnings, new start. The Fool card, taking a leap of faith. Four blades is needing to rest. Sometimes this could be being tired, exhausted, run down, needing a vacation, wanting to get away. Now, the Fool card could even be saying there's an opening that's coming in for you to take a trip. Remember where I said there was some travel that's coming in? Some of you, I feel like this is too coming from sickness. So you could be either getting sick or getting over a sickness, because this person is kind of like trying to reground, recenter themselves. So if you've been feeling worn out, Cappy, I would say this is the time to go ahead and actually take a vacation or take a trip. Now, Ace of Wands, new beginning comes in, something that starts over, clean slate, but we got the Death card on it. A delay. Some of you have something that is opening up for you. Maybe you're tired, though, with the Four blades. Like, I want this new beginning, but I'm exhausted. I'm tired. So we know that the new beginning is coming anyway with the Ace of Wands. Let me get the right card. Spirit is saying, look, we got something that's opening up for you. We're moving you on out of a situation that may have been chaotic to something that's a little bit better, or easygoing, free flowing. And it looks like for a lot of you, Cappies, a lot of decisions that you make are about family, about, being grounded, having, a good solid foundation. New beginnings are plans, and some of you are making these plans, because Ace of Wands is right under Ten of Cups, which means that these things that I'm doing for people around me that I love, people that I care for, my family. Whether this is blood family or just extended family, some of you are really trying to put some thought into this change. Now, the Death card is showing transformation. I feel like there's a little bit of a stagnation before this change happens. For some of you, this could be maybe you're having a hard time with it. Like, okay, I know I need to make a change. I know I need to go ahead and go in a different direction, but I don't know. I'm exhausted. I'm tired. I'm ready for this leap of faith, but I don't know if I have the energy to do it. Some of you could be grieving. You could be going through some type of depression. There could be some confusion. I definitely see Spirit is on top of this transformation. Now, the Death card is showing some type of ending to this new beginning, but I don't feel like it's like an ending. I feel like that, let me see if I can explain it. I feel like transformation, like something is coming to a close, because there's a transformation that's coming in that's going to move you forward to a different type of energy. And we have Three of Cups on here. This is celebrations. Some of you might be moving in with people, or you might get good news about this move. You might get good news about a job. But I feel like that there's something that brings you through a transformation, and you may have a little bit of opposition, like, I don't know if I want this right now, because the Death card is showing you're going through some major transformation. Some of you, this is coming after a period of being tired or exhausted. We have celebration coming in with money. Could be a home loan if you're trying to get, money to put a deposit or down payment. For some of you, this is income tax. This is a money payment coming into you. So we definitely have something that is changing, transformation, new beginning that comes after a transformation, a little bit of tug of war with it. Like, am I ready? Do I want it, Spirit? And Spirit is like, yes, you need this. Celebration comes in, and then the Six of Coins, money support. Now, don't go be like this woman and buy a fur coat and a fur hat and all that stuff like that. For some of you, you need this money for this new beginning. for this leap of faith that you're taking. So whatever it is, the money is coming in, and it looks like that this could be a settlement, inheritance, child support, income tax refund, but it's like I'm waiting for this money to come in. Some of you though, be really careful of stagnation, of wanting to stay in the same place. Now we have the Four of Cups. This is sometimes pouring into an empty cup, but I kind of feel like somebody's going through a depression. Um, it's almost like you're battling yourself this month. It's like, I want this. Do I really want this? Is this the time for it? Some of you are like, okay, I've been waiting for this. I'm pushing through. Why are these obstacles in the way? Waiting for money to come in. Some of you could be even waiting for permits to come in for something to move forward. If you're building something, if you have a business, I feel like that there's this energy of feeling like you're pouring into other people, but you're not getting anything out of it. So there may be this thing of one-sided energy, one-sided relationship where some of you, and that could be why it's on top of Four Blades, why you're tired. Because maybe you're putting a lot of energy into something, but you're not reciprocating. It's not being reciprocated to you. Also, too, if you get money this month, use it for what you need to for yourself. I feel like that you may have some people that are reaching out to you that may want or need some type of help from you, but I feel like you've been putting things off for a while that needed to be done. So if you're getting blessed monetarily or financially or whatever, go ahead and use it for whatever you need to use it on. Some of you, this could be your children, and I know how it is with income tax. You get it. For some people, this is the Christmas. They didn't have the money for Christmas, so the income tax is coming in, and now they're going to go ahead and go buy, their kids everything that they wanted. Budget. Spirit is saying definitely manage your money a little bit better, because some of you, I feel like you're going to be using it to further your change. Whatever this full energy is, this new beginning, this money is going to help you with it. Now, we have the Three of Wands. This is working with a group. This could also be mentorship, too. Some of you may be taking some people under your wing. If not, somebody could be taking you under their wing. But it looks like connecting with the right people to make something happen, money coming in. So this is working with a team, a group of people that may be, in your community. I got this money. I'm starting something up. I want a community garden, or I want to help the community. I don't know what's going on, but I feel there's a need, Cappies. And it may not apply to everybody, but I feel for some of you, there's a need to do something in the environment. Some of you may be led to help humanity. I know, that was kind of deep. Wasn't that dramatic? Help humanity. You're going to help humanity. I don't know, Cappy. That's what I felt. I don't feel like you're just helping your neighbor next door. I feel like some of you are about to do something that is going to be big, and it may have to do with the environment. Leave it in the comments. I know sometimes these readings go a little far-fetched, but I really do feel like that you have a bigger calling on you this year. Nine of Coins, entrepreneurship. So yeah, you're going to be doing something for your communities, not just for you, but for your community. You could be working on a project, a community project too. Or this may be you networking. Whatever it is, I feel like that you are bringing money in. Some of you want to be self-sufficient. You don't want to have to rely on other people. So if this is environmental, you could be raising your own vegetables. We got a goat in the background. We got chickens in the background. So some of you maybe living off grid or connecting with people that are like-minded, but towards doing something for a community. Entrepreneurship or independent living is on top of you. It's like, I'm focused on my money. Some of you definitely are not looking for love. Not right now. If you're already in a relationship, it could be too that you and your partner are moving towards money, finances, saving. Like, how do we build something up? If you're single, it's like, I need to connect with the right people. Maybe you took out a loan, there's a grant, there's something that's coming in, a payment that helps you open up doors to other opportunities. You could be going back to school. I do feel though, if you are starting something, be patient with yourself. There could be this energy of being overwhelmed with this new beginning. Somebody is like, I don't want to have to rely on other people taking care of me. I don't want to have to depend on people. So even if you're working for somebody else, I feel like there's this big push for entrepreneurship or independence for you this year. You may be a little bit overwhelmed because I feel like there's a lot of things that are going to be coming in. This change didn't just happen, Cappy. This stuff, this energy started happening for you about 5 years ago. I really feel like it. Maybe even longer than that, but I want to say 5 to 3 years. I feel like some of you went through some type of major spiritual awakening, and now you're seeing things, and you've been trying to really, maneuver your life to fit into whatever this movement is for you. So there's definitely this big push to do things to become more independent. Some of you may have been codependent in the past on relationships, and it's like, I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to rely on people. I'm building something for myself. And you seem to be really focused in on it. For a few of you, though, you're kind of like not sure. It's like, I don't know if I have the energy to do this. I want to do it, but I don't know if I have the energy to do it. And I think you got to be really patient with yourself because of that. Because if you are going into something tired, any little thing is going to make you feel overwhelmed. Yeah, we got some worries. Nine of blades. I'm sorry. Overwhelmed. I can't sleep. And this, I feel like it's overthinking. I really do, because I see money coming in. I see working with a team. I see building something up. Nine of coins, independence. But then we get into this thing of, did I bite off more than I can chew? Now I'm worried. Did I do the right thing? Did I make the right decision? Don't second guess yourself. You're building a foundation. Some of you definitely, I feel like you are trying to get more stability for your family. Four of Wands to me is about building a foundation. Also could be literally building a house, building a business. Some of you, there's a move that is coming in, and you may be worried about, am I going to have the money for it? But it looks like you will. Some of you, if you're living somewhere that's making you feel overwhelmed, there's definitely a move that's coming in. If somebody's keeping you up at night and you can't sleep, or you feel stressed out, there's definitely a move that's coming in. If you're overthinking a situation, how am I going to do it? There's foundation. There's a solid foundation. You took this leap of faith. Let me put this down. And you're starting something for your family, because the first card was, I want stability. I want my family to be happy. I want to have not to worry about, my foundation, what's going in. So don't be surprised this month, this year, if you're really kind of almost like you're possessed, like you're putting this energy of, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Some of you definitely, you want better for your family. Could be too that you're moving away from a situation because the environment is not good for you or your kids, or there is this thing of, I want to be financially free. I don't want to be having to pay for anything for the rest of my life. King of Cups is coming in. Four of Wands could definitely be a connection with this person. I do feel like that there's love that's coming in. And remember, I said a water sign person who could be very nurturing, could be a friend. Water could be anywhere in this chart. So some of you may be going a little bit deeper into a relationship with a water sign. I'm also getting to that there could be a renewal of vows. So you could be, if you're planning some type of, wedding or get together or vow renewal or partnership ceremony, I feel like you definitely are going to be pulling that through this year. For some reason, some of you also may be delving into ministry. Because I am seeing, I don't know if he's a pastor behind them or whatever, but I do feel like there could be travel on top of it. Some of you could be event planners or doing weddings, because there is definitely something coming in with celebrations and joining people, or marriage that's coming in. Now, for some, definitely this could be an engagement. You may be connecting with somebody. We do have Nine of Wands, and this could be gossip. I feel like there's some judgment that's coming in. Some of you may be having a problem with somebody, the way you're either living your life, the person that you're dating. I feel like that you're going to be changing some things, and it's unconventional. Maybe you do things a little bit different, and some people are like, I don't get you, Cappies. I don't understand why you're doing it. And that could be where you're overthinking something. Some of you also watch your back with, a spiritual person. There could be somebody doing some spell work. We have the Hierophant, but we also have like an attack that's coming in. And it is on top of this being overwhelmed in this Nine of Blades. Somebody could be really trying to affect you, make you feel confused. But it's like because you're building towards a foundation, you're building towards independence. Somebody I feel like is trying to cause obstacles. Now, for some of you, definitely this is spiritual. There's gossip. There may even be a spiritual person that is talking about you, trying to cause problems. Maybe not so much spell work, even though I feel like there's smoke coming out this person's finger. Some of you may know this person. They may be trying to cause obstacles. They could be openly, they teach. So some of you may know this person. But I'm definitely getting some obstacles that are coming towards you because we have where this energy is feeling like somebody's been beat up. Now, if this is you doing spell work, it could be that you are defending yourself. Because I feel like with this, there's an energy of attacks that are coming in. And it could deal with a spiritual person or a practitioner who is trying to hurt you. Six of Blades is literally showing taking off your baggage, moving away from this energy. So for a few of you, you could get involved with somebody that maybe is like a friend at first, and then this person turns against you. I don't see 10 of spades yet, but I feel like there's a betrayal that could be coming in for you guys, and it could be coming in from somebody who you once thought was a friend. If you're in any type of spiritual groups or spiritual houses, watch your back because some of the people that you're dealing with may not be for you. If you're dealing with somebody who you know is that practice, this person may sting you a little bit, but I don't feel like they're stopping you. With the Eight of Blades, it's showing you moving away from a difficult situation. You're taking the baggage off and you're making your road smoother. But I feel like somebody could be trying to cause you some problems. The Shadow of the Moon card is showing somebody trying to move in silence. They don't want you to see what they're doing. So I do, yeah, the Magician. Yeah, spell work. Some of you definitely, you have somebody that is undercover that's trying to cause some problems. And it's crazy because we had you being happy. You started off with the Ten of Cups and then this Tower happens. Excuse me. So somebody looks like maybe threw some obstacles your way. We got sickness, we have exhaustion. For a few of you, you definitely have somebody that looks like they're attacking your health. Now, you got back on track, you're moving forward, independence. I'm working for myself, I'm paying off my house, I'm focused on my job. And then we got all this overthinking, like your mind is not stopping. And then we see you trying to set your foundation. And it looks like every time you try to do something, there could be an obstacle that comes in a way. You definitely have somebody that's trying to stay hidden with what they're doing. The Magician is not trying to be seen. Some of you definitely are dealing with spiritual warfare. And they're trying to affect your money. Will not apply to everyone, but for some of you, you're dealing with some practitioner or someone that is trying to hide the work that they're doing. But we got with the Knight of Coins, he's not happy with his job. He's getting paid a little bit of money. So there's something with, you may have somebody who's trying to close your roads. Could be an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Let me see. Eight of Swords, though, is somebody who's kind of holding themselves back. You could be dealing with somebody who's not happy. If this is your energy, you may be feeling like all these obstacles are coming at me and I can't move forward. But I feel like some of you are definitely dealing with an air sign. If it's not an air sign, there's some conflict that's coming in because you have somebody who is upset. They're moving in silence. Somebody is trying to get your money not to move forward. So I will say that some of you are going to have to watch the company that you keep with some of the people that you deal with. Misery loves company. Somebody is not happy, and I see you defending yourself or trying to defend yourself about what's coming your way. So if this is a supervisor, if we take spell work off, you could have a supervisor that's coming at you that's trying to make your job a little bit harder. We definitely have obstacles that are coming in to this Ten of Cups, the stability that you want. The leap of faith is showing I'm tired, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'm going to push through. All of a sudden, I'm overwhelmed. I feel sick. My energy is not good. What's going on? We got a lot of blade cards that are coming in where you're dealing with some type of conflict. And for some of you, this person is trying to move in silence. Let's see. We have an offer that's coming to you, though. The Emperor card. Some of you definitely are about to connect with something that's long term. Now, this could be a job or a job opportunity. If somebody was trying to hold you back, and we saw this in who else's card? Sagittarius. So some of you could be dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and then for a few, air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. You definitely, Cappies, have some opposition against you. It's not going to hold you back because we have the Emperor, which is somebody that is of authority that's offering you something. We have the Three of Wands, which is long-term plans, commitment. And then we have the Chariot, moving forward. If they were trying to slow you down, I don't feel like they were taking money away from you. I think that they were trying to um, cause some type of disruption with your money. And at the end of the day, whatever it is not hitting you the way that you need to. It could cause little problems. You know, your car breaks down. I got to pay money to that. My pipes break in my house. I got to pay money to that. I'm sick. I got to go to the doctor and pay money to that. Somebody definitely is trying to throw some obstacles your way, but they're chiseling at your money. They're not completely shutting your roads. They're taking a little bit of this, and that to kind of get you to slow down, to get you to settle, keep you limited. And I feel like some of you are overwhelmed, you're stressed out because it could be I'm pouring in a lot of energy. Why am I not doing better? And that could be too why spirit is like we need to connect, because it could be that they're trying to talk to you, work your altars, connect with your ancestors. Let's move this forward. At the end of the day, I feel like whatever this is, it stings you a little bit, but it doesn't really take over because you are going to have something that opens up to your benefit. Three of Wands is long-term commitment. The Chariot card is like I'm moving forward. The Emperor is an opportunity that is coming to you, which means that you could be turning your back on some people if they were trying to slow you down. If this was family that was trying to slow you down, it's like I'm not talking to you as much. I'm moving forward. If this is a job or a supervisor, I'm not talking to you. I'm focused on what I need to do. If this is somebody who's doing spell work, return to sender. This person is trying to cloak themselves, but we see them. They came out in the reading. So for some of you, you already see this person. You know this person exists. So there could be some spiritual warfare that you're dealing with this month. But I will say that you kind of get the upper hand with it because the Chariot card is showing that you open the door and keep moving forward. Whatever they try to close off or slow down, the Chariot is like, nah, I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep moving forward. I have an opportunity that's opening, and there's commitment and longevity. Somebody didn't want you to have a job or get an opportunity, and you got it anyway. Oh my God! You know, this is crazy with some of these spell work things on these readings. But you got some people that may just be miserable and they don't want to see you happy. But I will say, watch your back with people that you deal with. Watch your back with groups that you get involved with, especially if you're a practitioner. Not everybody is kumbaya in the community, Cappies. All right. For some of you, though, I feel like that you're trying to get your house, your car, your stability, your family set, grounded, so that you can sit back and enjoy it. And I feel like you started off with the right idea. The Chariot card is like I'm still focused on what I need to do. For some of you that may be going back to school, for a few of you, there are definitely, if you're a practitioner, returning that energy back so that you can move forward. Ooh. Oh, Cappies. All right. My last one, and I thought it was going to be really, really positive. I hate that that popped in on it. But it's better for you to know than not to know. And it won't apply to everybody. But for those who do, watch your back with the people that are around you. All right, Cappies. Love you.